Okay.
Why am I playing the level? What am I doing?
No, hold on. Can we, I'll read out to you the following,
This is going to be a part of the episode?
yes,
Okay.
every game theory that has been uploaded recently. It's been a while since we've talked about MatPat. It's one of our most common topics. Yeah, sorry.
We Ray William Johnson's next week. We start.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
All right. FNAF, the Twitch one. FNAF, Mario, Inscription, FNAF, Inscription, FNAF.
What's Inscription?
I don't know. He's done 3 on Inscription. Warframe. The fuck is Andy's Apple Farm? I'm going to assume that's a FNAF clone. Minecraft. Resident Evil. Okay. Notice that one has 1 million less views than FNAF,
Damn.
which is next. Minecraft, Subnautica. That one's just a FNAF clone. What the fuck is Merge Mansion?
Can we get a counter of how many
Minecraft,
FNAF and
Pokemon.
Minecraft together as like one number?
Yeah. FNAF.
Wait, how far back are we now? 5
months.
Why did you make a Doki Doki video 5 months ago?
That's the science. I'm ignoring those. They don't
Okay.
count. Friday Night Funkin'. Great. Power Wash Simulator, which is one I might actually... You know the problem? I used to adore game theory. I'm not saying they're like garbage or whatever. I just can't watch it anymore because they're so over-edited. Like, it drives me crazy. It's been like that for a while, which is probably the stimulation for the children, if we're being honest.
But I mean, it's probably the reason why we got into it when we were younger as well.
No, I got into it because I was interested in what he was talking about, and now
mean-
he has to have 10 billion things on screen.
Okay, go back and watch those videos.
Okay.
See, I have
Best boobs in gaming.
I have a genuine... This is like a genuine gripe I have. I think people forget what it's like. Like, I find it so interesting because when we're younger, everybody bitches that like, oh, adults don't know what it's like. You know, they forget what it's like to be a kid. And then they get into their fucking 20s and then everybody forgets what it's like to be a kid. Alright, short-term fucking memory loss.
Sorry, I'm watching Best Boobs in Gaming. What?
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, the show that teaches you important life lessons. Like last time when we talked about how...
Okay, I'm already bored. Where are the boobs? Anyway, this was probably the one that got me into.
What, boobs? Our game's anti-gay. Thank you.
Anyway, I'm not making fun of MatPat. I think he's
No, everybody gets to their fucking 20s and they think that like, oh, you know, why are fucking kids like this? When I was a kid, I was like, fuck you. Yes, you were, bro. Just because you're not a kid anymore, then it doesn't, and you can't find joy in anything, and you fucking have to pay taxes now, and you want to fucking kill yourself every morning when you wake up, does not mean, alright, that every piece of media that comes out that kids enjoy, that kids now are fucking corrupt. You sound exactly like the people you fucking hated. These people just enjoy, the kids just enjoy something. We needed stimulation. We needed stupid shows. We needed our version of Teen Titans Go. They were not better or worse, okay? You're just fucking talking shit. Alright, let them enjoy things. Don't be a bitch. Why do you have to be annoying for?
Okay.
Anyway,
We hit you
that was
with-
directed at you.
We hit you with the original Teen Titans. We got Ben 10, any Transformers show, Bakugan, and you're gonna
How
put
old
that
were
up
you?
against
How old were
fucking Teen Titans
How
Go.
old were you? How old were you?
What?
When you were watching those shows?
I don't know. Probably yesterday.
When you started watching those shows, how old were you?
I don't know. 10.
You reckon 10 is when you started?
Probably younger.
Alright, when did the original Ben 10 series come out?
2006.
Okay, when was that? That was...
I would have been 4. So I
Okay.
don't think I started it as, as a toddler.
So when do you think when do you think you started?
I don't know. I got the DVDs for it at one birthday. Whenever I go back and think, it's like about my childhood. It's always 8 or 10 because that's like when my memories kick in. So,
But that's the thing. I reckon it was closer to like 12 to 14.
Yeah.
Like for me at least. I don't know about you, but
I was still watching it at 12 or 14. I don't think that's when I started. Because I have scrapbooks to prove it. Because I used to write like Ben 10 aliens and shit. Like it was ages ago. Anyway, what are we talking about? Child murder?
yeah, no. We're talking about kids and the media that like they make for like younger people.
Yeah,
It's
garbage.
like just because they're able to enjoy something. Like I
don't
feel like
want
people
children
are
to be
mad.
happy, though.
I feel like people are just mad that they are able to enjoy something when when you're devoid of happiness. It's like, dude, like they're enjoying themselves. The media itself isn't awful, and if it is, they'll grow out of it. My problem is when it gets exploitative. Like that's always been my issue. That's why like fucking Jake can go suck my fucking fat peen.
Who?
Jake Paul. Sorry. I said Jake like we're friends.
I was like, is this a personal thing? Like,
no, Jake that lives across the road from me.
I find being interested in franchises where I have grown up and the fan base around them have grown up, and seeing their reaction to like them trying to reappeal to kids is one of the most interesting, because like everyone is my age now with like Ben 10 and such, and everyone thinks the new kid shit is absolutely fucking garbage because it's trying to appeal to children, right? You know the reboot, right? The Ben 10 reboot, which I could not stand for more than one episode, but whatever. It doesn't mean it's bad, it's just not for me. But like, you compare that to the original Ben 10, which was aimed at the same audience, and it's like such a ginormous contrast. That's not the point. The point is, sorry, I'm getting off track.
No, please.
I need to get my thing was better in there.
Right.
Seeing like the fan base being like, the reboot sucks, we want the original. And like, there's nothing for like the older people, but like all the new kids who are getting into the series are going to grow up on this new one, and then they'll watch the original.
That is exactly what I was about to fucking say.
Yeah, like that's cool. I like that. Transformers does it really well as well, actually, because it separates. They have like, at the moment, what they've been doing for the past couple of years is they've been doing like the kids show and then the older adult show for 14-year-olds. But the funny thing is that the show aimed at older audiences is usually way worse than the kids show. But at least they've like tried to separate it. They do it with the toys as well. You have like the dumb baby shit and then the real shit for us, which says 8+ on the box.
But like, okay,
that's cool. I like that they try and cater to both.
Yeah, and I agree with that. Okay, but there is no the creators of that show made it as a kids show. Okay. There is no requirement for them to grow up and change with you.
Yeah.
Their requirement is to change their content. Like, what they do, their business model, is they change their content to cater to the kids of, like, the current generation. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, it's just, there's a lot of instant gratification. How many kids do you see watching TV these days? Like,
I don't see a lot of kids these days.
I can tell you how many kids watch TV from my experience, at least.
Please go to another galaxy. I'm begging you.
I swear to God, dude, your attention span is ridiculous. Is this something in the editing room where you were like, "Fuck, he needs to explore more galaxies"?
No, I was just bored. Nah, please. Do you have to do the comments?
I want them if I want to 100% the game.
Are we 100% in the game?
I haven't decided yet. Do you want to?
That's up to you. I could watch you play this forever.
I can play this forever.
This so quick.
We've already done 20 stars. That means the series would be like what?
I think that's
six times what we've done so far.
It's an audience thing.
Okay, we'll
what's
let
6
you
by
guys
5?
decide.
You know I can't do that.
We'll let you guys decide. I'll do the boss.
15, 20, 25, 30 episodes. That sounds pretty good. I had to count that. Anyway, I don't know what. I made a video a while back that was really stupid, but I like believed it at the time, where it was like the problem with modern cartoons or something, where it was I tried it. The idea was not to be like new shows are shit and what I grew up with was better. It was more supposed to be looking at how it has changed with like they seem to only make like comedic dumb shows where the characters do nothing in like 10-minute increments, and that seems to be what gets people's attention now, whereas action shows are not rewarded anymore because they're in 20-minute like format where there's a continuing story.
Yeah.
And those are better suited to streaming at the moment, and that's why we're getting so much adult animation, because there's still a market for it, but kids aren't watching it anymore, so we get cool shit like Castlevania and bad shit like Rick and Morty.
No, like 100%. While I disagree on the Rick and Morty content, I agree 100%. Which is that like these motherfuckers are not watching the shows, man. They don't care. They're not going to watch. If they make a show, if Ben 10 was made right now, I know that's gonna suck to hear for some people.
Yeah.
But like, if they made Ben 10 right now, it would not fucking do anything. It would die. They would cancel it after a season. That show would not fucking work. And it is not about the quality of the content. It is about the way that the consumers like want to view. Like it's about the type of content that the consumers want to consume.
Why do you think that's happened, by the way?
I honestly think
it's such an interesting shift.
It's a change in attention span, honestly. I think it's two things, in my opinion, because I actually thought about this a little bit. I've thought about this at work before. I think it's a change. So I think that a lot of younger content, like a lot of content that younger kids are getting into now, because of like social media and how much exposure like people get like at a younger age to like what other people are doing. I think at younger and younger ages now, younger kids want to replicate older people. And so I think that they want to follow the content that they see people who they think are cool. They want to be cool. They follow that content.
Yeah.
Right. So that's stuff like Fortnite, Twitch streamers, like a bunch of like categories like that. They see these people living their ideal lives, and it's not unlike what we do. I'm just saying they not unlike what we did, but because of like the access to devices and how much internet like access that they have now, I'm saying it's a lot easier to get into that position. And so I think that's one aspect of it. So like the access is increased.
Do you think that's what it is? Like genuinely?
And
I
I think the second thing is I think that there's been like a change in like attention span. And I think two types of content do well with like younger people. And that's content. Oh, you fucking slut. And that's content that's
I like how he's in pain, but he's like he's in like not enough pain to be able to stop himself and turn around.
And that's content that is either very short form, very instantly gratifying, or content that can be put on as supplementary content to other content. So things like Twitch streams of like people playing games, like kids won't sit there and watch the whole thing. They'll sit there and watch it while they eat. They'll sit there and watch it while they're playing Fortnite themselves. So that kind of content does well, right? And then you have content that's like really short form, really quick, really fast editing, like game theory, like shit like that. That's like constantly 100% stimulating.
Drives me fucking up the wall.
And you know what? It's fair that it drives you up the wall because you are a different age to them, believe it or not.
How dare
and
I not be the target audience?
Some people fucking refuse to believe that. And with that, TV is like a dying art form because these shows like Ben 10 and stuff like that, they're like somewhere in the middle.
Fucking idiot.
They're somewhere in the middle in the sense that it's like they need to be sat down and watched, but they're not always like constantly satisfying and stimulating. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's why I think they've cut it down to 10 minutes, and it's like non-linear story now, that it's just kind of like a... Well, I mean, TV's always done that, where it's like pick up from wherever, because if you miss an episode, you're not going to know what the fuck is going on, right?
Yeah,
Which is why streaming seems to be the place for... I like... this is an entirely different issue. I just like that, like... TV has been like garbage for years, and now that we finally are able to choose what we want to watch, TV is dying like crazy, and everyone's like... they're like, oh my god, why is this happening? Streaming is killing television. Maybe it's because we've always wanted to be able to fucking pick what we want to watch, you pieces of shit. We don't want to sit through 15,000 ads where you cut at the best moment and we have to wait because you're manipulating your audience, you fucks.
Oh, what are you talking about? I fucking love sitting through 12 hours of Family Feud while, I'm sick from school. That's definitely the content that I want to be watching. I want to watch Judge Jury for fucking 12 hours cut in with fucking infomercials. That's what I want to be doing with my day.
TV
like, to be honest,
has always been garbage.
Yeah, I agree.
We just have options now.
I know, and I agree with that as well. But I think, it's a change in attention span, it's a change what people want, and a change of like popular like culture. I think it's a mix of those like things that have like really made it. So then it's, like if you were a kid now, why the fuck would you watch TV? Why would you watch Ben 10? Why would you watch Teen Titans? Like now that you're older and you understand it, and you can't forget there's also nostalgia attached to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have eaten, like the example like I use for myself to like reground myself is that I've eaten at some of like the nicest like places in the world, like very, very bougie places, like professional cooks. But when I think about like the best food in the world, I don't think about those places. Like I think about like what I had when I was a kid. You know what I mean? It's like what you grow up with, and I feel like a lot of those shows like have that sense of nostalgia attached to it. People can't see, maybe the fucking landscape of media, and maybe people have changed, and maybe kids have changed, and maybe I'm just really attached to this property because I grew up with it. But just because of that doesn't mean that it's, good for the new generation of kids and they have to like it. But hey, that's just my game theory. That's just a theory.
I've generally found the opposite with nostalgia stuff, because like whenever I go back to it, sometimes it's like awful, and I'm like, wow, this sucks. I remember this being way better than it is. And mainly games, I think, because obviously when you're a kid, you can put up with a lot more bullshit with video games.
Yeah.
But the shows I go back to that I grew up with that are good, are like genuinely good. Like I've watched them again. And then there are some that are just complete garbage, and I will not keep parading them as being better.
So
but I bet it's still better than Teen Titans Go.
Give me a list of what's...
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I think you're...
That's not fair. That's not how you're meant to do it.
I think you're capping. I think you're doing a bit of capping.
What's that, George?
I don't think there are any good shows. I think you're lying. I think you've got the goggles on.
The one that people will... The thing that people will always say is like, oh, this show was like more mature than... like it was like it was serious, like people fucking died. Right. It was like it was violent. I actually don't think you have that problem. Like I don't read the news anymore, but I don't hear too much about like modern cartoons having issues with parents, because it's like so regulated. Because I like the original Ben 10, I was banned from watching from my mum because she read a news article about how it made kids violent. And it is a very violent show.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh,
I could not watch it. I missed all of season 3. I had to catch up on the rest through DVDs because Mum banned me from it. And now I still like it. So fuck you, Mum. You can't tell me what to do. I'm making a video on it right now. Fuck you, Mum. I'm 20 years old. This is
the
your
video
fault.
is just called "Fuck You, Mum." It's a 25-minute diss of Adam's mum.
Fuck you, Mum. You
didn't
tell
let me have Cocoa Puffs.
I hated this shit as well, I remember now. Yeah, so, but like, and this is so dumb. It was a stupid fucking one article in a newspaper, and she's like, that's it, my boys aren't watching the show anymore.
Source check. Source check.
I hope that journalist is having a shit life, okay? You robbed me of Ben 10 for 6 months.
I hope that journalist burnt his toast this morning. It's not like egregious enough that like I want his family to die, but like
he like
I hope you're uncomfortable.
He like wakes up this morning and he like drops his phone on the floor. And he's like, damn it.
And he has to have that couple seconds of panic where he doesn't know if it's cracked or not. And it is cracked, but like just barely enough, so then you can't really see it. So it's like not really that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's just like minor. I hope the rest of his life is inconvenienced by stuff like that. Nothing like major. I get it. It's a job, but also fuck you. Anyway, I don't think
bad
you hear
at
that.
your job.
Yeah, that's true. He was bad at his job because his job was to fearmonger to parents. I tried to find the article as well. It's some like obscure Australia. I bet it was some bullshit like, where are your stats? Excuse me. Oh yeah, one kid.
Because I felt like it.
Yeah. One kid punched his brother in the face and also likes Ben 10. Does this mean that all children will...
My son bullies kids at school and he also watches Ben 10. That means
once.
That's not my bad parenting.
At all. Yeah. What are we talking about? I don't think you hear a lot of that with like modern cartoons. Maybe because parents aren't paying attention anymore. I think they just dump their kids in front of the TV and they don't really... I mean, parents have always done that. That's not a new thing. I'm not a parent. I don't know.
I think like parents that are shit are just gonna be shit parents. I think using that as an excuse is like
my mom. Fuck you, Mom. Never gonna get over that. She also wouldn't let me have the Lego City police station.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, I got that. That was the best.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I think it's laying around somewhere.
Can I have it?
Yeah.
I'll buy it off you.
How much?
$5.
$6,000.
I asked her for it for like fucking forever and she never got it, and now they don't make it anymore and now it's worth a lot of money. So
is it actually?
Fuck you, Mom.
Can I sell it?
No, it's not worth any money. Can I have it?
Fuck.
Please?
Wait, is it actually worth money?
No, it's not worth any money. Can I have it?
Dude, I'm serious. I want to sell it and make money.
You can sell it to me for $5 because you're my best friend. And I want it. I need to fulfill all my childhood things that I never got to because my mom sucks.
I remember seeing an ad on Nickelodeon. It was like, fight crime in your Lego City. And I was like, yeah, I need that.
A man has fallen for a man in Lego City. Buy this $300 police station.
How much is it now?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I can tell. I was asking that question because the viewers cannot see you pulling out your phone and Googling how much is the Lego City set.
Well, I'm going to go by eBay, and eBay is always $100 more expensive. That's the new one. That's the new one. That's the old one. That's not as expensive as I thought. It's probably cheaper than it was.
Why don't you buy it?
Okay, look, I have some standards.
Do you?
No.
I saw a Hasbro's box on your desk today. I'm pretty sure you don't.
I have a hobby. Leave me alone. It's $130 plus $12 shipping.
That's not worth the fucking
No,
effort.
definitely not. And it's really old. It's probably... How much would it have been in stores?
Oh, no, not worth the effort for me to sell it. If you want to buy one, go for it, dude.
I'll buy it off you. If you want. For five quid. How can I pay you a Monopoly money? I'll give you like an IOU and then I'll take you out to lunch at $14 value.
You'll never pay me back.
The fuck were we talking about in this episode? I'm so off track.
Dude, it's been 42 minutes. It's only 2 episodes. Guys, we'll see you guys next time.
Maybe you're right that this is actually garbage and I just want it because I never got it as a kid.
Dude, everything you liked as a kid was garbage. Everything. The more I work with kids, the more I realize that everything was always garbage.
Like Didn't you like Mario Galaxy? Is this garbage?
Yeah, no, this is good.
Exactly. Fuck off.
Every other game I liked when I was younger, I fucking hate now.
I'm treating myself. I'm gonna buy this stupid police station.
You're gonna buy it right now?
Yeah.
Are you actually serious?
Oh wait, my card's not on this.
Wait, are you actually serious?
Well, I would if I was logged in.
Dude, this is the biggest flex I've ever sat through.
It's probably...
This is hurting my ego. Please, don't do that. Dude,
No,
what the
you're
fuck?
right.
Dude.
No, it's because
Put it away.
I just put it on tax.
Dude, your cock's showing. I just...
No, because there's a new one, and it's like objectively better, but it's not the one that I wanted as a kid. We have one. There's like 3 of them. We have number 2, but I have no attachment to it whatsoever because it's not the one I wanted.
When you go to the urinal, do you pull your pants down to your ankles and just fucking flop your cock out? Is that...
Yes, correct.